I'm really liking this handmade tile. This is a ceramic tile here, and I'd like to see if we can find a light that's going to go with this. Maybe the colors or the geometry, find something that'll match with this. So let's give it a shot. Upload the image and see what we get. Okay. This one, the first one here, I feel like is jiving with the geometry of the tile, but I feel like it's maybe a little too translucent or kind of light, weightless feeling. This is kind of interesting. I think it's a little bit too much going on visually to really be a good match. Maybe this one, because it's got some interesting geometry with the brass. What else? Maybe the green and the brassy bronze of this one. Maybe forget about the green and just go with the brass here. Refresh myself. Maybe. This is intense. Let's see how that looks. Okay. All right. So we've got a good list of contenders here. Let's see how they compare side by side. Yeah, I feel like that could work. Let's keep going. The colors look like they might work, but let's see. Might be a little bit too. Oh, yeah, I feel like the browns and the greens, maybe they are compatible. This is a little bit more saturated than the tile, so I'd probably have to get some samples in person. This might be a little too brassy. Yeah, I think that's maybe a little too vibrant. I feel like this first option is doing a little bit better. This one I grabbed just because I felt like the geometry was kind of interesting. I feel like it might be a bit of a long shot to see if this would be compatible. I mean, I feel like from above with the tile, it almost looks like you're looking at the top of the light. So maybe it's a little bit out there. And then this, I just felt like had some really interesting geometry to it. But yeah, that's really saturated. But I am kind of liking that there's this detail on the tile where it's kind of fanning out, and then maybe that's almost a little bit like these layers of metal in this pendant. So overall, I feel like probably this top option is probably the best match so far. Maybe we could make this pendant work if there were some other things going on in the design, like maybe a concrete floor, maybe there's some concrete countertops, and it would work overall, but still be inspired by the tile shape. All right, on to the next one.